Hey guys, what's going on? Anna Marie here, also known as Roxy Surf Chick, and this is my third time recording this. I keep tending to go over, and I'm trying to be a little more concise in this video because it's more of a serious type video, and I made it for two different kinds of people. Well, two people. First being my little cousin, who is 16, brilliant. He has recently moved away, and he is currently in high school as well as in college. And his life goal is to graduate from high school and at the same time graduate from college. So he's going to do 4 back-to-back course loads. And my cousin to me is an inspiration. He is such a smart kid, and I love him to death. And he might be younger than me and irritated the shit out of me when I was younger, but you know, I love him and I want to do this for him. My second thing is for all the people who this affects. And I'm not just saying in the specific timeline of that I'm going to be speaking about high school, but it also applies to colleges and work and sports teams and gaming groups. So it's a bit broad, so take it as a broad context. However, this video is a little bit more for him in the sense that I will be talking about high school. And it comes down to the fact that he's moved and he doesn't know what to do. It's hard for him to make friends. He just wants to talk about, you know, biology and psychosocial topics as well as, you know, Call of Duty Nazi zombies, because him and his dad play that all the frickin' time. They were my partners when they used to live back here. He's just having a difficult time, and the move has just been so stressful. So he's running into an issue right now, which I'm sure some of you are, because some of my viewers are in high school still. And he hates high school. And he doesn't understand the fact that it doesn't last forever. And for you guys who are listening, high school sucks. High school's the frickin' worst. You're gonna get the 1% of the population that says, oh my god, I had a great time at high school. It was the best. I loved it. I went to every party. I had the greatest time. I had the best teachers. That's basically the 1%. The rest of us, high school sucks. And it's just one of those things you have to get through. And I tried to explain that to him. And I had to go because I had class, so I had to leave. So I decided to do this video for him and for you. But it's to let you know that it doesn't last forever. And those people that are so bitchy and that you hate and you can't stand, and you just the type of people that you wish would get eaten by a shark when they're swimming, and then a Yeti would pull the shark out of the water and fucking beat its fucking brains out like it's a Hulk, and then eat the shark as well. That's the type of people you know you want to see get hit by a fucking UFO. Those people suck. And I can attest, because I had a really shitty time in high school. I don't know if it was because my home life was so stressful and my home life was shitty and terrible and it transferred over to into high school and my attitude about high school. But for me, junior high and high school, 6 years of motherfucking hell. I hated it. Every day I despised going. And whether that be, you know, because of the people that were there, or I don't know. There's so many reasons. Now let me give you a little quick background about who I was in high school. I did not have a label. And that's because I played 6 sports a year. I was captain of our field hockey team, and I was as well as the shortstop for our softball team. I was the president of drama club. I was the president of art club. And there's a whole other explanation of art club. Basically, you just got extra credit and extra points for, you know, being in the art lab more. So I didn't really have one group that I stuck with, because I was also in honors chorus. I did honors travels chorus, a whole bunch of crazy stuff. If I had the patience for staying in Spanish, I'm sure I probably would have cared about that too, but I didn't. I can say that I've seen pretty much all the different types of people in high school that there is to be seen. And now I know I'm a tad old, and I did graduate in 2007, but personalities of types of people don't necessarily change too much. You're always going to have that bitchy catty girl who thinks she's better than everybody. You're always going to have that one guy who thinks he's the greatest, and, you know, he needs to let you guys all know it, too. So, you know, it doesn't change much. But their effect on you does. because I was having this conversation with another cousin of mine who is my age, and we're like sisters. We graduated in the same class. She just recently got engaged, which makes me feel even more old, and holy crap, it's weird. Somebody who was a complete and utter bitch to me in high school, who was her friend, added me on Facebook. And maybe like 4 years ago, I would have been like, oh my god, I'm not adding her. She was such a bitch. I hate her. I can't stand her. She talks so much mad shit on me. I don't know why she had such an issue with me. Apparently she did. I don't understand. But I wouldn't have added her. Now I got the ad to, she added me on Facebook today, and I'm laughing because it comes to a point where she didn't affect me anymore. She essentially is a nobody. She doesn't matter. I guess I want you guys to get that point where, you know, look how many years it's been for me since I graduated. I graduated in 2007. I'll let you do the math. And she doesn't matter. She doesn't matter at all. So, I guess, all in all, I just want you guys to remember to be yourself. You know, you'll find people who matter to you and who have the same interests as you do, whether it be now or whether it be in college, because in college life gets so much better, and it's marvelous. I love college. I hate the course load, but I love college. So, if you want to be a motherfucking Power Ranger, be that shit. Be the best fucking Power Ranger you can ever be. Because so many people are going to tell you no. They're going to tell you you can't do this. They're going to tell you no, you shouldn't do this. And there's no reason why you can't try. There's nothing you literally can't do if you put 100% into something and care about it. I want a fucking pageant. Me. I won a beauty pageant because I just decided, you know what, I'm going to try this. It's going to be something that I'm going to do. And I don't go half-assed when I decide to do something. I put everything I can into it. I got a state title, for fuck's sake. I know in high school you're trying to find yourself. And you're trying to figure out who you are, what your values are, and that's fine. And I understand you're doing other things along the side, along the way, in your off hours of being a student. And I'm not going to really touch on that because I had this conversation with him before. So for the rest of you, you're on your own there. I'm not having the drugs and alcohol talk with you. That is maybe another video if you ask, but that's not my place. I just want to encourage you guys to not give up. Because there's so many times in high school that I was going to, and that I had thought I'd hit such low points in my life where, you know, I wasn't happy with who I was as a person, and I had so much going on, and I didn't have those people that I have now that support me for who I am, for what I'm trying to accomplish, for where I want to go with my life. And I want you guys to know that I'm here for you. You know, if you guys ever need to talk, post in a comment. I do my very best to try and answer every single one of your posts. Occasionally, I get distracted and I forget, or tabs close, but you at least have one person cheering you guys on. And that's, fuck, man, I think that's more than I had. I don't think my mother counts. I love my mother. My mother's awesome. But, you know, you have somebody else cheering for you. High school won't last forever, and you guys are fucking awesome. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up on this. So, but shit, man, you were there when I was playing Amnesia, and that was a low point in my life. So you probably have seen it all. To the rest of you, keep on being fucking Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, whoever the hell you want to be. I am your #1 cheerleader, and please, for the love of God, do not give up on yourself. It gets better. So with that, it is 4:45 in the morning. I'm going to render this video, and I will see you guys all later. Love you guys. Bye.
Headquarters located. Friendly Predator missile inbound. UAV recon ready for deployment. UAV recon standing.
No, I weakened him.
Headquarters online. Capture the objective. UAV online. Headquarters secure. UAV recon ready for deployment.
Another one.
UAV online. The enemy destroyed the headquarters. UAV online. Headquarters located.
What the fuck?
Enemy UAV spotted. UAV recon standing by. UAV online. Headquarters
Yeah,
online.
no, I'm bottom.
Capture the objective. Headquarters secured.
Alright,
Accomplished.
I'm getting off. Fish sniffing. I couldn't even play that game. My eyes are like killing me. Fuck you, bitch.
Now, I am gonna say I did get messages that said, "Are you dead? Did you die in a car crash?" No, I'm pretty sure I'm alive if I'm still tweeting or if